Alright, so we are going to unbox the CO gas alarm. So open up the box. You get the nice manual. Has information in it, as well as the device itself. Alright, this is the actual device. You can notice right off the bat, it has a metal lanyard. It's a metal chain lanyard. And so the device itself is 49 millimeters across, 76 millimeters up, and then a 14.7 millimeter depth. Alright, some cool features about the product itself. It has this 3M sticker here that you can attach. You can attach it to plastic, to metal. You can put it in your house, in your car. But you see, the device itself has a nice plastic protective to protect the screen from any damage. Okay. So I was able to remove the film that was on top of it, and now you can see the plastic covering, okay, that it has. All right. You have the power button here. This is the reading device. I believe it goes up to 95 decibels. All right, hopefully you never get to 95 decibels. But it also has an indicator here that tells you that it's reached the max capacity. All right, hopefully we're not dealing with that situation, but you want to be cautious with it. All right, so some important features about this product itself. All right, this is the alarm level, and the way it's concentrated is that it runs by a 0 to 49 and a 50 to 199. All right, so no alarm is from 0 to 49, and the alarm level 1 that shows you the gas concentration with red light flashes to alert you that something is wrong is from the 50 to 199. So we now have it at 0. I am currently outside in the forest. All right, we have it at 0, thankfully. It is not high level, so we're going to step out of the car and see if we get any other readings outside. All right, so we're outside and nothing is being read. Okay. Now, this is where the CO gets measured. You see that little dot right there, and then below it is the battery cover. You can use a coin to open it and replace the battery. The great thing about this product, and I'm going to turn the camera. The great thing about this product, what's up people? I know I was talking to you before, but I wanted to show you about the product, and the best way to do that is to actually show you the product itself. Okay, so the great thing about this product is that it has continuous battery running for 9 months. All right, so that alone is excellent. All right, most batteries will not last you that long, so it's very important for you. Let me actually get in the car because there's a lot of loud noise and I don't want that to disrupt the video. All right, everybody, much better now. All right, so some of the things that are featured with this actual product itself is that, and I'm just looking at some of the features on the box itself. So it has visual audible alerts. It gives you real-time display of the concentration level of the carbon monoxide. All right, now that's a perfect thing. You don't want any delays, especially if you're dealing with any carbon monoxide poisoning, because if any gas gets inside, like let's say you're in a plane or you're in your truck and any gas gets inside, that can be deadly. For one, you could potentially die. You could start feeling, what'll end up happening is you'll start feeling some symptoms related to nausea, headache. It'll start coming on like that, and then it'll really hit you over time. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the time frame as to when it hits you, but it's really important to have one of these in your car, and you can easily, and let me turn it back. you can easily, okay, detect it right here. This is our detector, okay? Run your finger over a little bit, you can see there's like some depth in there. So that is the detector to determine if there's any CO2. Luckily in my car, try to keep everything clean. There's no no carbon monoxide issues of any sort. So I'm thankful for that. All right. Okay. You hit the button. There's a power button to determine if there's anything. It'll hit you with the max to let you know. But otherwise, it's fine. I just want you guys to see the functions. It's a very small, I'm literally holding this in the palm of my hand. So it's really wonderful in that sense. Now, some of the other features here is that it also has an electrochemical sensor 5-year life. Okay? 5-year sensor life, which is fantastic. I'm very happy with that. I got this device because I do go hiking a lot, and sometimes I go into abandoned buildings. And let me turn this. I go into abandoned buildings. I worry about, the potential of maybe there's something in the air that I don't know about. I don't want to say like there's asbestos or mold or whatever. Luckily, I wear a mask for the most part. But, now I have this device right here. I could carry it around and it'll let me know if there's anything dangerous. Because sometimes, you walk into buildings, and I do photography, so that's the whole purpose of me going into those buildings. But you never know, because the building's been around for a long time. It could potentially have chemicals in there that you don't know about. Even in the air, all right? With all the emissions and the cars and the trucks and diesel and all that, it can cause issues, and we see it with nature and everything around us that gets destroyed. So it's important for you to educate yourself and get you one of these wonderful devices. Like I said, you can stick it on your car, you can easily remove it back, okay? And then you can end up putting in your house wherever you want it. But it's best in a truck, in a plane, in a vehicle that potentially will put you in a situation where gas could enter your vehicle without you even realizing it. In your house, you could have a gas leak. You could have a carbon monoxide leak. There's a variety of things that can happen. So you want to take safe steps to protect yourself. Some of the other things for you to know is that usually carbon monoxide is an issue in the wintertime. But, you're running, like for myself, I live in an area where there's oil. So luckily I keep track of everything that's going on with that. But at any point you can have a leak in a system that could become an issue. Smell gets in the house. And then you got your shifty monitor right here now that you can measure and see if there's really an issue that's going on. And potentially save yourself, save your family from anything that's going on. Same with gas leaks, same with anything that's going on in your house or in your environment. Is very, very important for you to take those preventive steps. So luckily, I didn't even know they had a CO gas alarm. And luckily, when I was looking online, I saw it and I was like, oh, this might be a great idea. Now, I don't know if I already said this before, but I do want to let you know the ease of using this device. I'm going to switch the camera. Okay. It's one button use. Click the button. All right. Actually, I forgot. I'm supposed to hold it. Okay. And then it rings. It calculates. It actually takes a couple minutes to calculate. Initially when I turned it on, and then it went on to 0. So that's how you turn it on. You hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then it does calculating. All right. Once it calculates to the 0 with the battery, and there's no getting around shutting it off while it's calculating, because that's how the system works. It needs to calculate itself. All right, so you want to make sure that you do it properly. Initially when I was using it, I just started like pressing the buttons to try to turn it off, because I wanted to turn it off since I didn't see the 0. But now I see that it's calculating. It does take some time. It does its readings, and then it'll go to 0. It turns off by itself too, if you're not using it, or you can press the button and it'll turn off. So some great features about it. I think it's a positive thing. I look forward to future use, and I hope that that number never goes high above 50. Because, like I said, according to the guide that's over here, this is where it becomes an issue with the 50 to 199, okay? And you don't want to see that go up, all right? Other cool things, has a sound alarm, a buzzer that'll let you know, okay? And, this is the instruction booklet. There's specifications about it, packet listing, and then also how to change the battery, okay? How to change the battery. Then it also gives you a list over here, which I think is pretty cool. Concentrations of carbon monoxide and possible symptoms of healthy adults. So it lets you know at what level it becomes an issue. And you can see all the way at the bottom that 800 ppm, which is the highest level, it could cause vertigo, nausea, cramping within 45 minutes, loss of consciousness within 2 hours, and wow, death within 2 to 3 hours. Now that's scary. So that's why it's ever so important to get a device like this to be able to measure if, God forbid, anything is wrong. All right? Because you do not want to go that fast. All right? And you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to have dizziness for like 16 hours. Imagine you're on the road, or you're riding a plane, or driving your big truck down the road and you're dealing with dizziness. Nobody wants to deal with that on the road, let alone deal with that in general. All right, people. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found some value in it. If you have any questions about the product itself, I'll put in the description box. I thank you guys for your time, for your support, for everything that you do in watching my videos and supporting it. And I hope that you look forward to more. So I wish you guys well. Okay, see, now I got that beep. So you see it took about like a minute or 2 minutes, and now we're back at the 0. All right, after they calculate and let you know the battery life, that way you can take care of it and monitor it. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that be safe. Make sure that you like this video, that you leave a comment and some feedback. If you have questions about the product, I will also leave links in the description box so that you can get to the product to order that. All right, take care, stay blessed, stay well. Peace.